Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of ADS. I'm so excited to be here today, guys, because last week was so crazy. You know, the blogs had a lot to say, and when the blogs are talking, we're also going to be talking. Okay, so let's just dig in. You look beautiful, I might say.
Thank you very
much. That color is like working. Yazzie, how you feeling?
Good,
you
good. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
I like that smile.
Thank you.
Timani, I'm loving that sweater, man.
Oh, thank you.
What does it say?
you.
Blacknificent?
Yeah, it means the power of love. It's
That's
from
it?
Ghana, actually.
Yes, and I think the designer is I Shine clothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Good, cool.
That's
All right, so
right.
let's dig in, guys.
Speaking of shining,
What's
I'm gonna
going-
shine when I'm gonna shine. Shine.
What's going on?
That's a trend. You know the guy?
No.
Charles. He's a Nigerian guy. I'm gonna shine when I'm gonna shine.
Hey, I'm gonna shine when I'm
Shine. Right now,
I can't.
this girl, the first topic actually is about a South African thick plus size model. She's a photographer. Her name is Leeyonce.
Oh.
So what happened last week was, you know, we always like to do memes and stuff. So there was this guy on Twitter who posted a picture of a beautiful slim model and Leeyonce. And guess what he wrote? Girls that I like versus girls
That like me.
Imagine
so
the
mean.
nonsense.
So that was the meme. Girls that I like versus
girls that like
So
me.
in a way, I don't know what the story is. So what is
What
it?
he's trying to say is that he likes the slim models that are beautiful
Mm-hmm.
according to his own understanding of what beauty is because he's very narrow-minded.
Yeah.
And then the thick ones are the ones that want him. And she was so upset she had to reply. She was like, I don't like you. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like you. So I don't understand why a lot of people just feel like plus size or thick women are not beautiful or there's something that is tagged to them, you know?
Yeah.
And funny enough, South Africa, the guy is South African. And in the same South Africa where he comes from, plus size women are so much celebrated. There is one
Africa in
brand.
general.
Exactly. There's one brand called Miss Curvaceous Lifestyle. The owner is a Nigerian though. He's called Femi. It's a very big brand now in South Africa. They even do what we call an annual beauty pageant. It's called Miss Curvaceous. It's
Yeah.
a reality program. So they promote the curvy women,
Yes,
the thick
yes.
women, they support them, they make them feel like there's nothing wrong with
Everything.
them. Some people have different preferences. So what do you
I
guys
gotta
think?
say that when I saw this meme, I didn't find it funny because I didn't see where the joke was. Because the third girl is actually banging to me.
Yeah, she's
Right.
Like, so I didn't see where the joke was, because usually when with memes like this, you get it. As soon as you see it, you get it. You see
laugh.
the joke in
Yeah,
it.
but
But
it
I
wasn't
didn't
funny.
find this funny at all. Like the third girl is actually really beautiful.
Yep.
With all that curves. He just mad because he can't handle it. He just can't handle all that curves, you know? And, you know, he probably also can't feed her. Because if you're dating a thick lady, you have to be ready to feed them.
Maintenance.
Exactly. So, I mean, it wasn't funny. And I like the girl's reaction. You know, I don't like you.
Yeah.
She later on wrote a whole thing
Yeah,
saying how
about it.
she didn't mean it to go viral, but it feels good that, you know, people are paying attention to this kind of thing. And in a way, it's form of body shaming. You body shaming her.
Yeah.
You know, what do you mean girls that like you versus... They both don't like you. How about that?
Exactly.
Well, I think that the thick girl is stunningly beautiful. Her face, her lips, she's beautiful. Her skin color, everything about her is beautiful. But if I was her, I wouldn't have responded to this because beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder and everyone has a preference.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with what the guy did. He likes slim girls. That's his personal preference. Someone else could have done that and done it the opposite way with saying that, you know, girls that I like being thick Leeyonce versus girls that like me being the skinny girls. So it's all about preference. Some people like tall
Let me tell
guys.
you
Some
why
people
what he
like
did
short
was wrong.
guys.
Let me tell you what he did was wrong. It would be no problem if the post said girls that I like and it was a skinny girl. But in a way, he is shaming the thick
fat
girl, saying that versus girls that like me, like putting them down. That's where he was wrong. He shouldn't have
Don't
compared.
use people's
He shouldn't have
pictures.
compared the two books,
shouldn't have
especially
used
when you
his-
said
yeah.
you just said that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So then don't compare the both, the two.
Okay, but
two
maybe,
girls.
your
I don't
preference.
know the guy, but maybe in real life he's facing the situation where there's a thick girl that likes him and he doesn't like
Then you
thick
should use
girls.
that thick girl's photo.
I'm just saying
You
that
understand?
I
Don't use
I
somebody's
think that-
photo to explain your
I
nonsense.
think by
I think
her responding, she's even
being
given him free
irrelevant.
publicity. publicity made him relevant. Exactly.
Well, it even
To each
made
his
her
own.
more popular, not even him.
Well, that's great.
We don't want to know who he is.
It's great that it's made her more popular, but I just feel like, you know,
Can't respond to everything.
thank you. You know, like we're on this platform now. There're gonna be people that like what we say. There're gonna be people that don't like what we say. We can't sit there and pay attention to every single one. That's their opinion. Do you get what I mean? You can
Yeah,
say
but you
whatever.
still- you
You
can
can
still
like me. You
pick your
cannot like
fights,
me.
you know?
But you can.
Yeah.
You can. But my opinion, I don't think the guy did anything wrong. He's an idiot, but it doesn't mean that he did anything wrong, and I wouldn't have responded if I was her.
Well, she did.
Personally,
and
I
I don't
wouldn't
feel
know.
bad that she did. I like the
Yeah,
fact that
it's
she
good.
I
did.
like her response because it was actually simple.
It was just simple. I don't like you. Simple.
It was like, I
Yeah,
don't
but
like
then
you.
later on, when she went in the paragraph, you know, it's like, I feel like people let social media take too much. I have social media. I have every social media, but I don't let it take control over my life. Like, people say whatever they want to say. People say things. I laugh it off. Like, okay, that's your opinion about me. I'm not gonna sit there.
But
I
you know,
don't
maybe
have
she
10
gets-
minutes to respond to that. I'm doing other things. I'm
Maybe she
making money.
gets so many responses that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, you know,
It's
some
not
people
even
keep on
this.
commenting.
So then
comment,
disable your
comment.
comments or something so that you don't see it.
It's on his
This
thing.
is
No.
how social media is. Of course, she's not going to sit there and reply to every other
Everybody.
comment, but sometimes you just have time. You just have 2 minutes to spare and put people in
I
their
like her
places.
response.
I like her response. The guy did everything wrong. Like, you don't compare beauties, especially when beauties in the eyes of the beholder. If skinny girls is what you want, good for you, great for you. There are some people that like thick girls, and
Yeah.
for you to shame, it's a form of fat shaming. Because
I don't
the
know if
video
it's
went.
fat shaming.
No, it is fat shaming.
It's kind of also just like, it's just preference.
Exactly.
It is.
But also, I feel like you shouldn't have
arguing.
used her picture
That's
because
what I'm
she's
saying.
bomb.
I'm not arguing
And
over
he's
that.
South
But it's
African,
his
and I'm sure he
opinion.
knows her. You know, if you had used some random pictures to explain your point, people do that all
But
the
that
time.
random
there's
picture is another
that's
girl. It's another
random.
girl
It's
sitting at
another
home.
girl.
You're-
So
you're
he
right, though.
probably, to be honest with you, no shade. I have no idea who thick Leeyonce is. I had never heard of her
Yeah,
till
sure.
this. I had no idea who she was. So any picture that he would have used, it's still somebody else's face, like Charlie is saying. So it doesn't matter. I can think T Money is the most handsome guy in the world, and you can look at T Money and you can be like,
That's fine.
It's
We're not
preference,
arguing over
you
that.
know?
We are not arguing over his preference. That's not what we are arguing over. The problem here is you use somebody's picture trying to downgrade her, saying that
he's
girl.
not downgrading
You know,
her.
do you read what it says?
okay,
If
no,
you
he is
compare-
downgrading
He
her.
is downgrading. Like, let's
like,
read
girls
what it
that
says,
I like.
and let's read the intent behind it.
But let's
The
look at this
intention-
picture. No shade to anybody. The girl that he actually likes in this photo is ugly.
To you.
No shade.
No,
to me.
to you.
She-
Exactly. So
to
that's
me,
what I'm
she's
saying.
not
Not
attractive.
But
No,
to
she's
me,
a model.
to you.
She's
But to
hot.
him, but
They're
to
both
you.
beautiful.
Okay, you see?
They're both
Okay,
hot.
I
They're
shouldn't
both
use
beautiful.
ugly because ugly is a strong word. I take that back. But she's not attractive to me.
Okay.
Her wig is bad. Her makeup is bad.
We get
like,
it.
I'm there's nothing. Her
Remember, you're
swimsuit
talking
is.
about somebody too. So
No,
you
I'm
don't-
just saying what my opinion is.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that she's not beautiful. It doesn't mean she's not bomb. I look at this picture and I immediately love
The chubby
thick
girl, the
Leeyonce.
thick
I'm like,
girl,
whoa,
yeah.
like who's that?
That's
By
why
me
I'm
looking
saying,
at it.
That's
some
why
meat,
I'm
though.
saying it's in the high eyes of the beholder, right? So she don't look attractive to you, great. But for you to then compare it to
Social media
another.
life, though. Come on.
Here
Everybody
we
does
go
this.
again.
You know, we
Here we
fail
go
to
again. People
realize
do
that-
this, regardless whether it's social media. People do this in real life, and it needs to stop. The message here is it needs to stop. Stop comparing women,
okay, well,
and that's
what
what put pressure on women
Well,
to start losing weight, to start gaining weight if they need to, and stuff like that. Yes, 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 yes,
No,
yes.
no, 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 no. First of all, once you put something out on social media, this is something that none of us realize. Once you put up that picture on Instagram, that photo belongs to Instagram. That photo doesn't need, it's not even your photo anymore. People don't realize this. Like when you're pressing to agree to the terms and conditions for Facebook, Snapchat, everything that you post there belongs to them.
Okay, so then if
once
somebody
you post
takes
a
it-
picture there and do whatever they want to do with it, there's nothing you can. I mean, if you want to go through the length of getting a lawyer and suing the person, you can if you have the money and the time for it. But there's nothing that you can do about. That's what social
No, but
media
what
is
Charlie's
for.
saying-
So if
what
you can't
Charlie's-
handle the pressure, then don't post your pictures on social
That's the thing,
media.
it shouldn't be any pressure. If social media is supposed to be all fun and games, it shouldn't be any pressure. I don't
Well,
have
it's
to
not
go
fun
home.
and
But
games to her
everybody
because she's a
thinks
model.
different.
But I'm
But
saying
everybody
I don't have to
thinks
go
different.
home. I don't have to sleep at night or log off on my Instagram and think, oh, somebody's probably using my picture for something else. It doesn't doesn't make it
Charlie,
right.
that's
But
life.
that is
But I'm
what's going
saying,
to
does
happen.
it make it right because it's live?
It doesn't make it
So
right.
that's
But
what we're talking
fine.
about then.
Yeah,
That's
but
what we're
there's
talking about.
nothing
It doesn't
you
make it
can-
right,
then
and he
don't
did
go
wrong.
on social media. It doesn't make him wrong. She's a model. Like
So-
once you're a model, if I go and I do a photo shoot right now for Mina TV, those photos don't even belong to me. They belong to Mina TV. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. If she decides to put it on a porn website, if she decides to put it on a
then
media
my question
website,
to you
there's
is, does
nothing
that
I can
make it
do
right?
about it. But I signed off as a model,
It's a
so it's not
question.
right or wrong. No, it's not right or wrong. The photo does not belong to me. The
Okay.
photo belongs to Mina
Then-
TV. Whatever Mina TV does with the picture, it's up to Mina TV. That's why you sign for it. Just like you post a picture on
Okay,
Instagram.
can I come in here? It's just an example, right? This girl is a model. She has self-esteem. She has everything. Now this guy posted a picture of her and he's making a bad comment. If someone random from nowhere posts a picture of you and a white girl and says the future or something versus the black monkey, something like that,
It hurts.
that's
But
that's
I've had
like,
that done to me, and I didn't even
that's
flinch.
what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
even
but
respond
that's
to
you,
it.
though.
People receive
Yeah, because
information differently.
that's what social media. I've had several people
I'm not
create
asking you
fake
about your
pages with
reaction.
my
I'm asking
pictures.
you about, is it a good thing?
It's not. a good
It's
thing.
not. That's what we need
So
to
why
just
are you saying
agree
there's
on.
nothing bad in what he did?
We all
It
get
doesn't
it. We
make
all
sense.
get the social media. What we get
Yeah,
it. We get
I'm
it.
not talking
Trust
about
me,
the reaction.
I get it. I have people. I get that. But the thing is, it doesn't make it right. I mean, if
Right.
you're
It
gonna
doesn't
sit
make
on
it
this
right.
platform, we should stand. We should have a stand. We shouldn't just waver and be like, you know what, have a stand. Is it wrong or right? We have a
You don't
stand,
have to
and then
answer
you go
that.
with it.
It's not wrong or right. It's
don't
social
have to
media. It's
answer
his
them.
social
It's
media.
wrong.
Well,
He
I
can
like her
post what he
clapback.
wants to post. I loved her clapback too.
Yeah.
Even though I wouldn't have responded, it was short. It was simple. Yeah, I don't like you. You know what I mean? Again, whatever she wanted to say back to him, her problem. But what I'm saying is, you can't sit there and say somebody's wrong for posting their opinion. It is their opinion. We live in a country where one of our amendments is
Well,
freedom of
guess what,
speech.
Yazzie?
He's allowed to say what he
Guess
wants
what?
to say. He didn't say, oh, she's ugly. She didn't say she's fat. She just said girls that I like versus girls. That's
the
it.
intent behind it. Yes, opinions. It's
I
like
ju-
an
I just find it-
asshole. It's full of shit. and
I
his
just
is
find
a
it
lot
funny that
full of
every
shit.
time there's something negative, there's something negative revolving a girl that's curvy, all of a sudden it becomes bullying, it becomes
no,
fat
no.
shaming.
If it was the
But when
other way
it's
around,
done
I would
with
have said the
skinny-
same thing.
But when it's done with skinny girls, people don't even find
that's
no,
not true.
it's
That's
true.
not
It's
true.
a fact. I'm a
if it
skinny
would have
girl
been
and I'm
the
telling
other way
you.
around, I would sit here on this platform and say the same thing.
still wrong.
Fat shaming or skinny shaming, they're both wrong. It is
Charlie,
wrong.
if it was the other way around,
probably
you
wouldn't
wouldn't even
notice.
notice it. I'm
Probably
telling you,
wouldn't
as a
notice.
skinny girl, I deal with this every day. People
Skinny
body
African
shame
girl,
us,
too.
and yes, people body shame us. People say things all the time, and nobody even notices it. But the
I do.
minute that it happens with somebody that's a little bit curvy or obese, all of a sudden it's bullying, it's body shaming, it's this, it's that. Like, no,
And
it's
also,
the
sometimes
same.
I think when people jump to the defense of, because I'm a bigger girl, sometimes it's kind of insulting. It's like, like, if somebody doesn't like me, that's okay. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, so why, people jump to the defense of the underdog, right? Like, they're always vying for the underdog. It's kind of implying when you have to jump to my defense to call it fat shaming that it's less than. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just like, I look
And
at
these
this and
people
I'm
that
like,
you're
okay.
saying all these comments, you click on their pictures and they look like who did it and why. And it's like, you want to comment on my looks, but you're looking like
They look
who
ratchet.
did it
They look
and
like
why.
sorry.
That's true.
And that even goes back to my thing about why she responded in the first place. Because anybody that has time to post something like this on social media is clearly a loser. Clearly has nothing better to do with their time.
But even
why
Rihanna
even
sometimes
respond?
claps back. It's
Yeah,
funny.
sometimes
Yeah,
you don't have
everybody
time.
claps back.
Yeah.
We're
I will
humans.
clap back.
We're
So
all
if you
humans.
comment for me, watch out, because I'm clapping
It's
back.
all about picking your fights. Just
Your
pick your
fight.
fights.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, guys, so let's move on to the next topic. What are the blogs
So,
saying?
The next topic is I saw this news about some 34-year-old Nigerian who got arrested in Thailand. And the reason that this was news to me was it started making me think every single week I see a Koro. I see somebody Nigerian getting arrested in Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, China.
yeah.
What is going on?
And so I was like, okay, how many Nigerians are in jails in Asian countries and African, how many Nigerians are in jail in Asian countries for drug-related offenses?
Yeah.
And I found out it's in 2000, the last study was by Vanguard in 2014, it was 16,300.
Wow.
So that's the number that they, yes.
Whoa.
That's why I was like, wait a minute,
Chineke.
pause, what's happening? happening. And then on top of that, Malaysia used to give, if you were arrested for a drug-related offense, they used to give you 15 years, but it was so many Nigerians, they give you death now.
Yeah,
They just we don't have time for this anymore. They just change it, so it's like every single person, even this is Thailand, they've extended the jail sentences, or they're just giving people death. Like, look, you're arrested with 20 grams of ice, cocaine, I don't know the terms that people are using nowadays. And it's just like, why are so many Nigerians, and then, okay, in this case, this 34-year-old guy, they put his first, middle, and last name on it, but and he's arrested in Thailand, and he's shipping drugs to Australia. So I'm like, a Nigerian in Thailand shipping drugs to Australia. Doing the most.
When I see stories like this about these drug dealers,
Yeah,
and
it's a
do
big
you know what I find very interesting? These people are really smart. These people are really smart, and it's so sad.
They're desperate.
Smart.
They put
because
drugs in their body.
like the way they are very business savvy, but they are directed in the wrong field. Like for them to, and it's also like the desperation, poverty.
But the thing
they
now,
want money.
the thing in Asia is that a lot of Nigerians, yes, are doing drugs, but the Asians don't like us. Nigerians come home.
That's what I want to say.
Do you know how many videos I've seen of them beating Nigerians
savagely.
in public?
But why?
You have no rights
reason.
in their country. They want you out.
So
Are they
I
taking
don't
their
know what
jobs?
they're doing
No,
there.
I
They're not
think
taking
they're
their
just
jobs.
like, why are you here? Just leave.
They don't like them.
Just
And
let
those
them.
countries are just very, very strict with their policies.
Yeah.
There's no.
Every
There's
Nigerian
no
that is
leeway.
caught, every
Flexibility,
Nigerian
yeah.
that is caught in the act now, death sentence. Death
Yeah,
sentence. I don't know
Malaysia.
about other countries, people from other countries, but Nigerians, death sentence.
death
That's
sentence.
not even
And I
the
think
15
I
years in
saw a
jail.
video-
So what are they doing there?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the good old days, the good old money rituals? Like whatever happened to Well, you know what I mean?
But that
you know,
one
you
did-
bring a virgin, two cows, 2 chickens,
You know, these
and
days-
then you wake up in the morning and there's a whole lot of money under your bed. What happened to those good old days?
No, these days,
It's like everybody's
there's a
like
lot of
doing
there's a lot-
drugs.
According to the movies, though,
Yeah.
there's a lot of price you gotta pay. This time, it's not just any virgin. You have to
Oh.
lose something you love.
Yeah.
Your
Oh.
family, your loved one. Maybe you might not have kids.
Yeah.
Your what do you call it? Your dogoyaro.
Yeah, because
you
back
know?
in the days, that's
but
what they did.
They rather do drugs. Nigerians are very smart. Like
Nigerians
everywhere, like in every country in this globe, there is a Nigerian. Do you
I
know that?
know. It's crazy.
Even Russia, I'm sure there are Nigerians in
Oh,
Russia.
there are.
Nigerians are everywhere.
And
some of them are doing very well, some of them are doing very bad. Some of them are doing drugs. Eh? You
No, I was coughing.
Shady.
The shade. No, and it's like some of the top drug dealers and the scammers, and they all seems to be in Nigeria. Like, what is going on with
That's
y'all?
what I'm saying. That's why that's the only reason I pointed this out. Like, not because he's special, just because it was like, what's happened every single time? Nigeria arrested.
Nigeria.
Let me
Nigeria
tell you
arrested
something.
Indonesia,
There
Malaysia.
was this man in Ghana, one of the top armed robbers in Ghana,
Wow.
called Atai. If you guys don't know who Atai is, go Google it. Let me tell you something. A professional thief. You hear me? This guy knew his shit. He could walk by past you right now, and then like your pants are missing. Yo, you never heard of Atai? OMG, like everybody knew who this guy is. He could walk by past you right now, and your wallet will be gone, your shoes will be gone, your chain will be gone, your earrings will be gone,
For
your
real?
teeth will be gone. Like don't.
Wow.
Listen, he was insane. So like these drug people, like it's scary.
It is scary.
Nigerians.
And
But
it's
could
sad.
it be that because Nigerians are just known for it, that maybe some of them are innocent?
Yeah,
That
stereotype.
it's just about a stereotype. Because I think
actually
like
believe that too.
it's gotten to the point that we all say, oh, Nigerians 419, 419, but we don't realize that everyone does it. Everyone from every African country does it. Even white people in America
No,
do it.
they
All
do.
kinds
They do.
of different people do all kinds of different scams. But Nigerians are just so intelligent and so good at it that like when they do it to
They
the
learn
large
from you.
scale.
Go big or
Like
go
they
could
home.
go
In this case,
Like
he
the
went
guy.
big and he went home.
Like the guy who literally sold a whole airport.
Yeah.
You
to
know,
somebody.
this guy literally, he sold an entire airport to a Brazilian
Yeah, a
politician.
Brazilian, yeah.
You know, I mean,
That's a shame.
no, I
There's
think
a
that's
song about
brilliant.
it.
That is genius.
Brilliant, but it's like, Wow,
there's
the
one popular
balls
one
that
from,
it took.
And
to
and
do
he
that.
sold it, you know, like
Yeah.
it's not like he sold it.
Yeah.
There's
You
one
know what I
popular
mean?
one
So
from
maybe
Nigeria,
because of like
Ajidwa.
we hear stories like that and we hear them so much that then all of a sudden every Nigerian you see with money, people are assuming this and assuming that, but it doesn't
right.
necessarily mean that's what that they all do.
And that's what I kind
That's
of wanted
the
to
same
mention
thing
too.
we're saying.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because I was thinking, you know, sometimes I think it's getting to a point where not all you guys can be guilty, and I think some of these people
These
in a
people
bad
plan.
place.
Some of them they plan drugs just to get rid of
Yeah.
Nigerians. Like they work with
Exactly.
informations. I have a
That's
friend who
what
was
they
living
do.
in Malaysia, and for 4 months he never came out of the house. In the
Why?
building.
Why?
Why?
Because almost every week the cops will come to that complex, ask specifically.
For him.
No, not for him. How many Africans live here?
They
How
want
many
out.
Nigerians
It's time
live
for
here?
Africans
Then,
to
then
leave.
they'll get warrants and start the raid. Then sometimes when they're doing the search in your house, they plant drugs
Yeah,
just
they
to
do
get
that
rid of
here.
you.
And
Yeah.
you know, and do you know what? This goes back to what I always say. I wasn't in Ghana for many years. For over 17 years, I wasn't in Ghana. And in 2014, when I went to Ghana for the first time, I fell in love. Since then, I've been to Ghana 5-6 times every year. I don't understand why we don't appreciate what we have back in our continent. Why
always
we
want more.
always feel like we need to go somewhere. I've been to Asia. Most of the countries in Asia, they're poor, poor, poor. They only have like one good city. It's dirt poor. They have nothing there. Why would you leave Nigeria
But you know-
to
Well,
go and hustle in
times
Malaysia?
The reason
Like, why?
the reason why most people travel is because of the valuation of the currency. Because most people, there's a kind of job you do here. You do it in a foreign country, you earn more. Nigerians travel to London. Some of them, they even work in the morgue. They work as securities. They do a lot of things.
Bus driver.
And they earn pounds, and the currency is different. Some of them work for a couple of years, save up, and come back home.
People-
Yeah.
So
there's
people
a lot of
travel for
reasons
different
why people
reasons.
do
Yeah,
this,
they want
though.
to earn more.
And I feel like
for
the people
service.
who are doing drug mule or the drug dealing, they're actually suffering. I mean, like, let's be honest, they're really suffering in Nigeria. For you to be traveling to Malaysia,
And to Australia with drug in your body.
And the thing
But
about
some of
the-
them are not. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I personally know someone whose mom is one of the richest people in Ghana, and he chooses to live here. And I see
Why?
And
If
he
I-
lives
are
just
you
a regular
serious?
life here. And I'm like, dude, if my mom had a house in Airport Hills and
I'll
had
be
this and
out.
had that, there's no reason.
What's
Like,
he doing
what am
here?
I doing
There's
here?
no reason to be here.
What am I doing here? But that's the problem. I feel like we're so used to wanting something different,
Foreign.
something foreign, when we have so much good things in Africa that we can all build on. If we all put our minds together, we can make Africa the place that everybody wants to go to.
I agree.
If Africa was so horrible, why is Bill Gates interested in doing business in Africa? Why is
CNN
50
pigeon.
Cent doing stuff in Africa? Why is Diddy? Why is Snoop Dogg? Why is Solange? Why are all those people interested in doing stuff? They see something there that we, the people of the continent, don't see. And that's why we need to open our eyes and love our culture and love what we have for what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Yazzie.
I know.
I'm right, Yazzie. All right, so we're gonna move on. On that note, we're gonna move on to the next story. Yazzie, what do you have for us?
Okay, so I saw this story that I thought was quite interesting. There's this girl called Niger Brand Chick. And basically what she is like a marketing guru, a marketing strategy.
That's
She's
her?
in advertising. Yes, that's her. And she's been able to like build this
She has a
brand.
beautiful smile. What?
I love her on crop prints that she has on as well. And, you know, she's gotten popular on social media. She has about 24,000 followers, and she's very empowering. So a lot of times people DM her asking her questions. Most of the time it's like business advice or advertising advice and stuff like that. But someone sent her this DM, and she posted the DM, and this is what the DM said. I have been following you for a while now. This is your business page. Keep your private and religious life out of it. Too much of your gospel music and codes. You are scaring non-Christians from your page. You won't make sales going this way. They won't buy from you.
People are doing the most.
So yeah, she posted a lot of positive things. She posted about God a lot. And somebody wrote this, and there were people that were writing under the comments, people that agreed with the guy. And I just didn't understand it because I'm like, this is her social media. She can post whatever she wants to post.
Exactly.
You choose to follow, or you choose to unfollow, or you choose to block. Simple as
I have a
that.
question. So what kind of business, you said she's into marketing?
Yeah, she's like a
And-
marketing guru.
Okay, so, okay. This is
Why?
another, I mean, I get it. I get, you know, she believes in what she believes, and she believes in Jesus. And if she chooses to promote Jesus on her page, that's her page. But then again, if it's business wise, why are you guys looking at
She
me?
should keep
She's-
religion off her
No,
page.
not keep it off her page, but
No, you're saying keep it off her page.
no, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just confused right now because
Can I
because
help you?
like I'm confused because okay, so when I go to church, right? Let me use this as an example, and my pastor is talking about politics. It makes me uncomfortable. Like I want you to separate politics and religion. So when my pastor is talking about politics, it makes me uncomfortable. The same way if my politicians are talking about religion, it makes me uncomfortable. So in that sense, I get it. But this one right here, I don't know. I'm a little torn. That's
What
I'm
I
saying.
understand from this, coming from my own point of view, is that whatever that person is saying, the person has a point, which some people might agree with, some people might not agree with.
Yeah.
So some of us are good Christians. Like, if it's a religious page, it's understandable. She's a brand, she's a marketing guru, she's telling you how to sell your content and make your content viral and make money off your content.
Yes.
So what the person is trying to say is, don't forget that not everybody's Christian.
Yes.
We have Muslims, we have Christians, Buddhists, Hindu. We have all religions, and they're all into the business.
Yeah.
You get, so if it's business, you're promoting with this page. Like for example, a record label is promoting an artist with their page. The record label is not going to be telling you Revival is happening on Friday.
No,
Come for prayer.
Yeah.
You get him a point.
That's where
so
I
what
was
the
coming
person
from,
is
yeah.
saying is like what even Jesus Christ said in the Bible: give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and God what is God. So
Hey.
don't mix the two
The
together.
two.
We're
I
not
get
saying
it.
you
I
shouldn't
get
tell
it.
us you're a Christian.
Yeah.
We already know you're a Christian.
Yes.
But your page, if it's for business and for branding,
I get it.
That's what I
get it.
understand.
Maybe she's rapping, but the thing is, some people build brands around themselves and their beliefs. This is probably
except
a personal
she's saying
brand.
only Christians should work with me.
No.
Except that's
Well,
what
this
she's
was
saying.
her response, right?
What did she say?
She said, I don't know about anyone, but mine is a kingdom business. I am using my business, Nelly's NG and a Niger brand chick, as an evangelical mission to win souls to Christ
okay.
by
Man,
empowering
she's
them
specific then.
through good health and business growth so that we can eliminate every evil thought. What is your own take? Please comment below. That
Oh,
was
well,
her defense.
Well, she's
So then there's that.
direct. That's it.
That's the thing about Christianity, right? You guys have to understand that we live in a diverse world where there are so many other religions. You guys have to understand that.
Over 1,000.
Like so many different religions. But one thing I find so, I don't want to say annoying about Christians is they always want you to join their religion. But you
I'm
know what I
with
mean?
you.
They
I
always
agree.
want
I
to,
agree.
you have to understand that there are several religions as well. And it's like,
And you have to respect
you have
everyone's
to respect
religion.
that. You have to
don't
respect
have
that.
to like. I agree with
so
you.
if you're having a business and
why-
if you're having a business and you want me to invest in your business, but then you're always talking about your religion, it in a way it's kind of like, okay, what about me? What
no,
about
no, no,
they,
no,
they
no,
feel
no.
like they are being left out.
No. Why do I have to appease everybody? If there are going to be things that I say on
If
my
you
page,
want their money, you appease them.
No. There are things that I say on my page that my target audience is going to resonate with and spend dollars with me.
Okay.
She is attracting her target audience.
Yeah, she's
like,
specific
people
now.
who don't want that, then don't work with her. Don't click on her page. Next. Like, social media world at this point in time, like, the people who win, they know what their target audience is wanting. And even if they don't, let's say she doesn't know. She just wants, this is her brand, this is her
Christians.
stance. She wants to work with a certain type of person, then she can do it.
So
Why
how
do
would
we
you
have to
feel?
appeal
How
to
would you feel
everybody?
if you walk into like a hair salon, right? And they're a bunch of like traditionalists or Muslims, and then you walk in and they're like, oh. And then they see like a Jesus cross, and they're like, "Oh, we can't serve you. You're Christian. We can't serve you."
She never
go
said
to
she's
another
not
No,
salon.
hold on.
She never said that.
But
She's
I'm
Go to
not
another
giving one.
one.
It feels like that.
That's
how
the
that's
thing
how
is,
the person
I've actually
feels.
I've walked into a hair salon where everybody is Muslim and they're praying at a certain time. But you know what I did? I saw them praying.
No, but my
I
question
sat
to you
down
is-
and was like, okay,
My
when
question
they're
to you
done
is,
with their
Ivy,
prayer, they're gonna braid my hair.
My question to you is, if they tell you they can't
Sorry,
serve, because
we
it
can't.
She
does
never
happen.
said that.
No, I'm not saying she said that. I'm giving you an example. That's how the person feels. The person feels left out. So I'm asking
That's
you.
your problem.
No, but I'm asking you, how would it make you feel as a
But that's-
Christian?
If somebody said, I cannot serve you because you are not a
Muslim.
Muslim
How would that
or
make
a
you feel?
Buddhist. But that's not what's happening. So what's the comparison?
There is a comparison.
No,
it's
it's not.
a feeling.
It's a weak one.
It's a feeling
Yes.
of being
No,
left
the thing
out.
is the
It's a
person-
feeling of being left out.
So do I feel left out when my friends are celebrating Eid? No. When they're celebrating, it's like
their
when they're
religion.
celebrating your religious, how I feel left out? That's not my religion. I don't
Because
care.
even if the guy,
I do get mad if they don't.
My
get the
only
meat, though.
opinion is that the guy who sent her the message, they didn't send her the message with enough facts. She has responded to him. She has made him understand that it's her page.
Yeah, it's a
what
Christian
she wants to
business.
do. If she wants to promote God in it, as long as she's promoting her business,
so she's still
fine.
gonna do whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
But you see,
so her
I-
target
So then where
audience.
does that leave him?
I understand
Then
where
move on,
hold on.
next.
I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand where Charlie's coming from. And I get what Charlie's saying about Christians always want you. To be honest with you, if I was non-Christian and I followed her and I saw this post, I would unfollow her immediately. And maybe she doesn't care because maybe she only wants to cater to only Christians.
has a target.
But that is a problem. Just because you're Christian, you should not cater to
Don't
only
mix religion
Christians.
with business, especially.
Yes.
Well, why?
Mixing
not?
religion
Business
and
is
business is
business.
very tricky.
Why not?
It is tricky
Business is
because if
business.
you find that
Are
you're not
you
going to serve a lot of
interested-
people.
Yes,
You're
and
not
are
going
you
to serve a lot of
interested in
people.
Are you interested in making $1 million or are you interested in making $1 billion?
She can make $1 billion serving Christians. A pastor,
Yeah,
isn't that
of
Pastor
course,
Joel
of
Osteen,
course,
$56 million?
but just imagine that she made $1 billion off serving Christians only. Then that would mean that she would make $8 billion
She doesn't
serving
want
all
to, why
kinds.
does she have to make
Then
$8
why start a
billion?
business?
She can
Exactly.
You know, not everybody
You know you
wants to
can't
start a
deny
business
people's
to be.
services because of
Because
stuff
of
like
their
that,
religious
right?
status.
Religion,
Religious
or a race.
segregation. I don't
Isn't she in
understand.
Nigeria? Is she
Yeah.
Nigeria?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay.
Nigerian.
I guess American laws don't
Me, I don't
apply.
really
You know what I mean?
I
You
don't
can't
like this
do that because
religious
that leads
segregation.
to other things. That leads to, I choose to not associate myself with you because you are this. I choose to
People
not
do that all
serve
the
you.
time.
Does that make it right?
If I was with her,
We
if
know
I
people
was
do
her,
that, but are we saying it's the norm? Are we saying we
If-
accept it
Accept
as
it?
human beings?
I
This is why we
do.
are here.
That's a
What's your
human
opinion?
reality.
What's your opinion?
Okay, for example, let's just take religion out of this because I feel like
No, religion is already in this.
It's in this.
Religion is in
All right,
this.
hold on.
Let's take it out and let's say there are people who, you are a singer, you're a performer, you are about making money, business branding. Let's say you see a whole bunch of people, your old friends, who are smoking weed, rolling in Malaysia, drug dealers, and then say, I don't want to associate with those people. Is that okay? It's okay for you, right?
That's okay. That's my
Exactly.
opinion.
Then what is the problem? Then that means there's something different
But
between
that's
you
a
and that
different
person.
example.
No,
it's not close to the
I understand.
to the point.
I understand both sides of it, but how I would have answered it was I would say something in reference to, oh, of course, I'm here to serve all religions.
I'm just expressing my
I'm just
religion.
expressing my religion.
Yeah.
Say something
I'm
like
not
that.
specific.
That's true.
But then the way that she answered it,
Responded.
it's like,
It's like, I only
okay,
want Christians.
I only want Christians.
Stay
You
out.
know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
That's what
I
we're talking
understand both sides of the spectrum. Both have a point. But anyway, let's move on to the next. What else is going on?
I think the next story actually was very interesting. Last week it went viral. A lot of people were talking about it. It's about one of your favorite artists, Yemi Alade.
Oh, my baby.
So Nigerian singer Yemi Alade is currently under fire from a lot of fans in Togo, and
Nigeria?
also
Oh, okay.
from her. She's an activist. Her name is Farida Naborima. I'm sorry if I butchered your name right now,
think you said
girl.
it right.
I think
Farida
it's
is okay.
Farida.
I think you said
Farida is mad, y'all. She's angry.
Why is she
She's
angry?
angry at Yemi Alade and even said when she sees Yemi Alade on the streets, it's on and popping.
No,
Really?
that can't happen.
That's what she said. She said she will curse her out if she sees her. So basically
Wow.
what happened was Yemi Alade was performing in front of the president and in a way endorsing the president of Togo. And the president of Togo has been considered by many as a dictator. So people in Togo do not like him. So for Yemi Alade to endorse him, a lot of people are finding issues with it. So what do you guys think?
She's a performer. He paid for her. She came and performed and sang.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's just that simple.
As an artist, this is what I feel about this situation. As an artist, you do have responsibilities. You do have
stand
responsibilities.
your ground.
Yes, to stand your ground.
Maybe she didn't
If you
know.
well, you should do your homework. We've sat here and we've said a lot of people need to do their homework. Yemi Alade needed to do her homework. Know who you're performing to. What? Like, do you think Beyonce will just get up and go perform for anybody? No. You have to know your stand. Beyonce will not go perform for Trump.
Wait, but
No,
am
she's
am-
not.
am- am I- can I say something?
Yeah.
In Yoruba, we say "Ema binu." It means don't be angry. I just want to
I'm
know
not angry.
this thing in detail, right?
Yeah.
Yemi Alade is from Nigeria.
Yes.
She's a very influential African artist.
Yes.
People love her. So she went to Togo. Perhaps it was the president who invited her for a concert, and maybe they paid her like $100,000.
Yeah. According to
Which-
her,
I'm just saying.
Thousands of
and then-
dollars.
and then she came to that place, and maybe while performing, she rained praises on the president.
Oh,
right?
that's what happened.
That's what happened, right?
Yeah.
And now this lady
Is mad. Angry.
So what did the lady expect her to do?
The lady expected her to
Not
perform, you know, and be on the other side, which was everybody's trying to get rid of this president because he has been in presidency for a long time now.
You know, he shut down the internet recently in Togo.
Yeah.
He shut down the
He's
internet.
he's actually according to NigerLoaded.com, he's actually the most brutal dictators in Africa.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So it's worse than Mugabe.
One of
Yemi should have known then.
So Yami should have known. Do your research. Know who you're performing for.
Yemi's
Why you
like,
were
I want
there.
that money.
I think so. But
Even let's bring that back here. During the inauguration, you know, the lady that went to perform for Trump and all the black Twitter was so mad. Like, you cannot just endorse people just because the coins is right. You have to do your research. And also your morals have to come in.
Because it does damage. I think the also thing is sometimes we forget, like, if you perform in front of different people, it can damage your brand. I don't think Yemi knew about this.
She has great
people don't
influence in
know.
Africa, and most of these artists, they can make things happen, you know. So I just feel like you said, I didn't really understand the story, but like you said, she would have made her research. We're not saying reject all monies because that's your hustle. I mean, she needs the money, but that does not mean that because it's your hustle, they call you to come out and perform in the moon, and you will just fly to the moon because they're paying you for it. She would have made her research, and even if she wanted to perform, and she had a lot of fans in Togo that love her, couldn't she just perform and not mention his name? Like, just perform,
and
do
her
your music
manager
and
should
get
do
out,
research,
you know?
so even if she doesn't do the research, the manager should know what's going on.
In a way, what she said was, in a way, Yemi Alade was embellishing the image of a brutal dictator. Like, in a way, you know, you out there.
Wow.
Oh yeah, pose. Like, what are you doing? That's what she was doing. That's what she was doing. Like, you can't do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's true, actually.
In
I
a
agree
way.
with everybody.
So definitely, Yemi Alade. Now,
I
please,
still
next
love you,
time,
though.
do your homework before you go shaking your nyash. All right.
But
You
this,
have to use your voice to stand your ground and use it for a positive thing. When you have so many people all over Africa looking up to you, unfortunately, no, you cannot just make any decisions. You have to think twice before making those decisions.
Yazzie, are you like every word that you've been saying for
Yazzie
the
for
past several
president.
episodes? Like, I want to vote for you, Yazzie.
People-
vote for
Yazzie for
Yazzie.
president.
Vote for Yazzie.
I
Vote
need
for
to run for
Yazzie.
president of Ghana.
But that lady should also
But
be
seriously,
careful with the
that's
kind of
what,
threats
you
she
know-
makes. She said if she sees Yemi Alade on the ground, she's going to
curse her out.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
needs
she
to
said.
be careful 'cause
Unnecessary.
Yemi
You don't say
Alade-
that
Don't say
about
that.
public
Yemi
figures.
Alade fans can like see her and attack her as well. She needs to
true.
think about that. But I
Yeah,
love
that's a
people
threat.
like that. See, I love people who aren't afraid and who stand up. Because if Martin Luther King didn't stand up, if Dr. Kwame Nkrumah didn't stand up, some of us wouldn't be here. Mandela especially, you get what I mean? If these people didn't stand up, somebody has to stand up. You can't sit there and just be quiet and just take everything.
But
Yazzie
the people
for
of
president.
Togo now that she's blaming Yemi Alade and all that, which we know is one mistake. What are they doing to get him out? Are they asked for assistance from other member
You
nations?
know
sister
getting
they've
him
been
out is
trying
going
to
to be
get
a
him out for a
problem.
while
They've been
now.
trying to
They've
get him
been
out.
trying.
My brother, you know how African politics work.
Yeah,
If
it's
you've been
crazy.
president, you run everything. Who's gonna go against him? It's gonna take a group of young men to get up and just assassinate him, probably.
Oh my goodness. That's
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
No,
not
that's what
saying that's
happened
what
in
I
Ghana.
wish, but
Yeah.
I'm saying that is probably the only way. How long? I don't know how long he's been president, but anyway, how he's
long
been
time.
president for more than 10 years, even 4 years. How are you gonna throw him off? You can't. You can't. It's not possible. The
And the
only
thing
way
is-
is to assassinate him.
And right now, there's so much protest, which is why he shut down the internet, because he viewed the internet as a threat. Like, to shut down
Because
the
he
internet
doesn't
of
want
a country.
because
Are
he
you
doesn't want the
serious?
people of his
Shut
country to
down
be
the
informed.
internet.
Exactly.
Kind of like what China does. China does the same thing. China censors their internet. Like when you're in China, you don't just get access to Instagram,
Yeah, that's
Facebook, Snapchat. You have to like go through VPNs and a whole bunch of other stuff on your devices before you can access those things.
They're gonna get
Because
them out,
the
though.
Chinese
Shout out
wants to, you
Shout
know.
out, shout out to Togo. Let me tell you, I went to Togo. Togo, Ghana and
close to
Togo.
Ghana.
Yeah,
They
we
share
share the
a
same
border.
border.
Okay.
Oh,
I walked to Togo. It says, "Welcome to Togo." I walked. I peeped. I was like, "Oh hell, no!" I returned back. True story. I have a stamp on my passport. No, yeah, they stamped it. They're like, "Welcome to Togo."
You just wanted to have the experience, but
I
you felt like
peeped.
it's not worth it.
But wait,
I'm like, "Oh yeah, I like my Ghana."
Why? Why'd you tell us exactly?
What did you
Why?
see? What did you
Why?
see?
What did you
The
see?
question you should be asking me is why not? I returned. I was like, it's a different world out there. It's so crazy how like just like a simple border can You could tell like a
Yeah, I
different
have
what's going on.
I
It's-
have a friend too that told
my
me that they
gosh.
went to Togo and they ended up being ambushed and they had to just run out of their cars. They
We
said they
should-
had to.
we
They
should-
left their
my
cars
tribe-
and
my
like
tribe-
ran to Ghana. I was like,
What?
My tribe in Togo, we share the same language, like we speak Ewe, but Togo, maybe next time. Next time. Let us know in the comments what you think about this stories. This is this is ABS Mina TV. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.